Everyone, welcome to today's video. So today we are going to talk about the most difficult choice of your life post your decision of doing MBA. You have studied for CAT, hours and hours of practice, and then you get a good percentile, you end up giving good interviews, and then you get selected to a bunch of colleges, and now is the decision where you need to make or break it, and you need to choose a college, and your choice of that college will decide the rest of your life. How it takes an arc, where does it go, it depends on you. So coming to the decision of the college, many people just go and search the rankings, but these rankings are quite deceptive, I would say, because they are prepared in different ways. They also consider the PhD education into consideration. They consider the research oriented studies as well. Someone might not be interested in it at all. Some people have been having some different priorities altogether, like the administrative zone, or how other staying and feeding facilities. But what I am going to do in today's video, I'm going to jot down the four primary important most factors according to me that will decide which college is the best for you, and then you can prioritize among those four factors that which is more important for you, and accordingly you can decide for yourself that which is the best college for you. So I'm just going to name those four factors and the best colleges according to me in those four factors, and then you can prioritize and decide which college you want to go to. So first factor according to me, a very very important factor, is the pedagogy, often neglected. The training resources, the teachers, the entire curriculum structure, the foreign exchange program, extremely important. Just go and search about the pedagogy of the particular college you're opting for, because these 2 years of education, you want to add some value to yourself when you go out. It's not about only the placements, only the kind of jobs you bag, but the kind of quality education, the kind of quality value that you add to yourself, your profile, when you go out of this institution, and that will be through the curriculum structure. If the curriculum structure is very rigid, you might not be able to take up live projects and winter internships. That might be a negative point. But on the other hand, if the curriculum is too loose, you might lose interest in the subjects, and you might not be able to learn enough of the subject. Sometimes the curriculum is so hectic that you cannot take enough of it, and you give up on it midway, particularly in the online sessions. So you see the structure. How is the curriculum poised up? Is it a case study based approach? Always case study based approach is preferred over other kinds of pedagogy. How is the teacher? How experienced are they? What kind of papers do they release? What contacts do they have in the industry? What kind of teaching experience do they have? See their NPTEL lectures if available. Go and search about them. And your subject of interest in particular. Someone may be liking marketing, so just explore how marketing is being taught in that particular college. How good is marketing in that particular college you are opting to? So according to your preference of stream, first of all decide your stream you want to specialize on, and then search for those pedagogy, those resources. What are the kind of live projects and winter internships that are a part of the pedagogy itself, a part of the structural academic program itself? What kind of foreign exchange programs are there if you are at all interested to go to outside universities, to explore more? So these are the things that you will have to see in terms of pedagogy. Definitely the top IIMs are doing pretty well. I would come to the second factor now. Everyone talks about it. Just unlike the first factor, it is not neglected. When you go to an MBA college, this is the first thing that comes to your mind, and let's be very honest with it, it's the placements. Everyone is asking what is the annual package that you will get after passing out of MBA from a premier institute. Which college is doing good in terms of summer placements, which college is doing good in terms of final placements, what are the figures, what is the average, what is the median stipend. Very important. Go and search the summer placement record, go and search the the final placement record, and not just see the package that is being provided, but also the quality of the companies that come, the reputation of the companies that come, that might be helpful in arcing out your future plan. How you proceed from one organization to the other will be very important, and will depend on this factor, on the particular companies that come. What is the variety of companies that come? What are the variety of roles they offer? What is the reputation of the company? How many companies come? What is the quality of the company? And the package definitely an important factor. So that will be one of the factors. Now linked to this factor comes my third important factor, very important factor, often neglected by the ones who don't really care, but ROI is very, very important. Trust me, my friends. After doing an MBA from a decent college, you're going to earn about 1.2, 1.5 lakhs per month. You will have to pay rent if you are staying in a city like Bangalore or Bombay. 30,000, 40,000 will be the rent if you're staying with your family. If you're wanting to bring a family there, so 30,000 gone, wiped off. And after that, you need to pay for your food, you need to pay for your travels. Somewhere around 10k, 20k would be invested on that as well. So you pay 50k for the rent and everything, and then one fine morning you get to know that you have to pay 20-30,000 more on the loan that you have opted for. Now that's a huge amount, right? You spend about 70-80,000 on the living and your loan, and then you're left with only 40k, 50k savings. And maybe some of you would have been doing a job before your MBA who would have been saving around 40-50k on a normal regular basis. Then you would think, what's the result of doing the placement then from a top B school in the country? And that is where it actually comes into play. And that is where the ROI is very, very important, and it's a determining factor when it comes to the ROI. So ROI has to be one of the important factors. Now the fourth and ultimate factor that I'm going to look at when I'm choosing an MBA college is the growth that you get post studying the MBA college. It's not about the first job that you get, it's about that push that you get with your alumni contacts, with your where are your alumni poised, how are your connections poised. So this is primarily dependent on how you make your connections during your MBA studies. But if your alumni base is super strong, you're going to get opportunities pan India, outside India, through that alumni network. So it's very important to have a very, very strong alumni, when it comes to studying MBA. Post your MBA, your alumni network is going to be the one factor that's going to determine your path, maybe in switching roles in different companies. So you are as good as your alumni network, is what I say. So the growth is a very important thing, and that's where the IIM tag also comes into play. But provided you have got the new IIMs, that tag might not be that valuable as the old IIMs, the top 6 IIMs, definitely. But it's nevertheless, it's still an IIM tag. But still, I would say, if you have a strong alumni network like NITI Mumbai, poised all over India, outside India, such a strong alumni network. Again, SP Jain, one of the strongest alumni networks. They have been operating like anything. FMS Delhi, absolutely brilliant college in terms of people in different established fields, and top 6 IIMs, definitely is there. So talking about the alumni network, they have some superb alumni network, and that's where you choose the college. That's where you choose the tag. You belong to this tag which has produced geniuses through the century, and the older the tag is, the more is the alumni base and the more is the influence. So you choose accordingly, you choose wisely, you choose seeing the batch strength, seeing the alumni strength, seeing the pedagogy, seeing the ROI, and finally seeing the placements. So all of this combined together, prioritized according to your will give you your dream college, the college that you want to opt for, the college that you want to go to, and that will be the decisive moment for you. So that's all for today. If you like the video, like it, share it with your friends, subscribe to our channel, hit the bells icon for regular updates. Stay tuned till we bring the next video.